Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of Love After Lockup Season 2, Episode 30. I don't really know. I'm feeling a little spicy tonight. I'd like to slap someone in the face. But I'm trying to grow as a person. So I realized that me wanting to slap someone in the face is not the right thing to do. And I'm putting negative energy out there and a negative subconscious thought. So I need to stop. I need to realize that no one is worth the slap. So, yeah, let's move on. I have a new episode of my podcast, the Awkwardly Acceptable Podcast. You can find it right here. Also, I have music that is available. You can also find that right here. I have a Patreon that you can subscribe to. It is Camera Brielle. And I also have a Twitter and an Instagram that you can subscribe to. Although both of those are going through a little bit of changes. This was a lie. This is the second to last episode. The last episode is a 2-hour episode. I'm going to do a live video for the review. I'm going to do a live video for the review. Around 10:30 or 11, the video is going to be up, okay? Well, my live is going to be started. I guess let's talk about somebody happy. Let's talk about Brittany and Marcelino, okay? Brittany and Marcelino are shopping for baby things. And he says that it's overwhelming, all of these things are hitting him at once. But, you kind of had sex with her without protection. So things would hit you at once if you don't use, you know, baby protection, STD protection. So I understand that. He basically fools her into thinking that I'm not ready to be in a relationship. I'm not ready to commit. It's all a lie. It's all a fuse. That's not what I meant to say. It's all a lie. It's all a ruse. They go down. First of all, why did they drive in downtown Las Vegas? I just remember downtown Los Angeles and losing my mind driving. So I couldn't possibly understand how Las Vegas is. Like, we were in Las Vegas, we were downtown, but we wasn't driving. We wasn't even there for like 2 hours. We were there for like an hour and a half. Long story, don't want to talk about it. They get out. At first, I thought it was some bull, okay? When he's like, hey, you two, come up here. So they go up to the magician. The magician is like doing these corny ass tricks. And then he tells Marcelino to visualize something that he wants to give to Brittany. At that moment, I was like, oh, okay, he's going to propose to her. I mean, Brittany said that she was fooled all the way up until he pulled out the ring, which was his grandmother's ring that she wore for, 46 years, he said? Very special, very precious. The scene was special. The scene was precious. I wish them all the best, okay? They've had a little bit of a rocky road, but they both seem like they're committed. And it seems like Brittany knows how to stay out of jail. Because I was about to tell Marcelino off if this man said, I don't know if I'm ready for a commitment. I said, how you going to bring this woman out of jail, tell her you want to marry her, and then say I'm not ready for a commitment? But he played me, so I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm already spicy. So, I might be extra mean to one of these motherfuckers tonight, okay? Moving on, who shall we talk about? Let's talk about Kaitlin and Matt. They had a short story. Okay. So basically, we see all of Kaitlin and none of Matt. Kaitlin said that he kind of left her on the side of the road after picking up her mother's ashes. And in my mind, I said, oh, that nigga pulled off without you? But no. They walked. I don't really know. But I saw Matt walking. And I was like, how he leave you on the side of the road? Anyway, I don't really know, but she decided that they should spend some time apart. So she's checking herself into a hotel room. They touched bases, I think, that morning or something, or that night, the night previously before she checked into the hotel room. They had cameras like up here, which made me suspicious because I'm like, what kind of WeTV hotel? Look, I know y'all saying y'all all in different cities and everything, but is that the same damn hotel Megan is staying in? And y'all throwing us for a loop-de-loop, and this is all happening in a 6 mile radius of one another? Mm. So she calls Matt. It goes to voicemail. She's like, "Hey, it's me, Kaitlin. I know. My father does that a lot. Hey, it's me, your father." And then says his name. And I'm like, "Ooh, bro, who else would it be?" She then receives a call. She then receives a call from the damn jail. And she picked up the phone and she said, The, the jail? Matt answers the phone. He say, uh, hello? Where the hell you at? Uh, where am I at? That's what he asked. He said, where am I at? Oh, I'm in jail. He said something about it's a game. He was arrested for possession of a stolen vehicle. She said, it ain't no game to nobody but you. She like, I thought you was going to think about things. I thought you was going to do things. I mean, Kaitlin, he's a prisoner and a bad one at that. Like the only one who got a good prisoner was Marcelino, and I don't even like calling Brittany a prisoner. She's a member of society. Okay, the rest of them are prisoners through and through, current and in mentality. Anyway, sorry. So he's like, I gotta go. I gotta go. And she like, oh, I gotta go too. And see if I pick up this damn phone when you call me again. She then said she's getting tired of rescuing him. And I got a bit like this much confused because I said, what did you rescue him from? Sarah, Kaitlin, what did you rescue him from? You didn't rescue him from jail. You didn't rescue him from poverty. You didn't rescue him from unemployment. You didn't rescue him from homelessness. What did you really rescue him from? I'm very confused in that regard. But that's the end of their story. Matt is in jail. He hasn't done meth. Is that what he do? He hasn't done meth. Or has he? We don't know. We don't know. I'm back and I'm brighter than ever. Next we see, let's talk about, okay, who's crazier? I guess let's talk about Clint and Tracy. Okay, so yeah, yeah. I don't know. They both crazy as hell. Let's talk about Clint and Tracy. Clint and Tracy. Well, I'm sorry. We haven't seen Tracy in 2 weeks. Clint is going to see his parents. He hasn't seen them in a couple of days, and he hasn't seen Tracy, his goddess, in a couple of weeks. He says he'll never stop loving her, and his parents want to cut him off because he's in love with a drug addict. But he wants to explain to his parents why his goddess deserves a second chance. Okay, so his mother asks, what are her plans? What are the plans? He says, well, the longest she can be facing is 2.5 years. Okay. I remember last episode he said it was 20 years. Tracy also said 20 years. So I think he said that to appease his parents when that woman is facing 20 whole years. Bro, I'm 23. I'll be 43. Like, bro, his mother starts to cry because his mother is like, I don't want you to be with a prison lady. You can be with a lady who's a good lady, who's not a drug addict, who's not smoking crack, who's not smoking crack. And he's like, I mean, well, I talked to her and we're thinking about getting her rehab, and she said that she likes that. And his mother's like, hasn't she gone to rehab before? He's like, yeah, but that's just step one. And okay, that's step one. His father then asks, okay, so what would be a breaking point for you? And he says, well, you know, if Tracy comes back out and she hasn't changed. Well, Tracy went in to prison. She was in prison for what, 7 years, if I'm not mistaken. She went into prison and she didn't change. She came out and she wanted to smoke crack. So why do you think if she gets 2.5 years or 6 months that she won't want to come out and smoke more crack? That's all I'm saying. I wish these were happening in real time. Wish this was like a like Big Brother, like a live. Yeah, Big Brother is live, right? Yeah, like a live reality TV show, because anyway. Mm-mm. So he still owes the rental company money. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Did you hear me? He still owes the rental company money. But how much money? $21,000. Now he hasn't told the rental company because he doesn't want the rental company to find out that his crackhead wife is being a crackhead and stole the vehicle. Okay. So he says that if it came between his parents or Tracy, he picked Tracy. Then he says, my parents are worried about their son, but their son just wants to be happy, and Tracy makes their son happy. And I was like, stop. Don't do that. Don't talk in second person, because that, I will say that Clint didn't look as strung out on drugs as he did in the previous episodes. So maybe he needed this couple of days to detox to go see his parents. But this is all allegedly. Okay, I'm just talking. I'm not saying that he's a drug addict. Oh, the Celtics beat the Wizards. Oh, I thought that said Warriors. In the next scene, Tracy calls Clint. Tracy has been calling Clint like back to back. First of all, I'm trying to figure out how you in prison and you able to call a man, not back to back, but multiple times. I thought y'all get one call in the day and one call in the night. I was very confused. She was like ringing his phone. She picks up his phone. Well, he picks up the phone. He's like, what's up? She like, am I on speaker? I'm like, why are you asking that? He's like, no. She's like, okay, so, did your family bitch at me? Did your mother call me a gold digger? And he's like, no, they didn't say anything of the sort. She then maybe is going through withdrawals, because then she's like, I can't worry about that shit. I'm facing up to 20 fucking years. And he like, what? I didn't tell you to worry about the shit. What are you talking about? And he hangs up the phone and throws his phone. Now, this is the second time that Clint has thrown his phone. I know he has an what is it called? Outer box, outer box, whatever it's called. I know he has one of those on his phone, but bro, you can't be throwing them iPhones like that. They will break. Tracy calls that nigga right back. She like, why you hang up on me? He like, cause you bitching at me. You yelling at me. I'm not doing nothing to you. I just want to love you. You're my goddess. She then says, so you want to end it? He like, no, you want to end it. You always want to end it. And she like, so you want to end it? And he said, fine, Tracy, fine. Hangs up the phone, looks at the camera and says, She broke up with me. You happy? She ended it. Get this mic off of me. He tells his mother, because his mother comes out like, nigga, what are you doing? You okay? Calm down. Now see, the father ain't fucking with his shit. You can tell. The father's not messing with it. So he told the mother that Tracy said she wanted to be alone. So unless they cut some of the audio or the scene, I didn't hear her say, I want to be alone, Clint. So I was very confused. And he was already acting erratic because she just asked him, did he want to end it? She didn't say, okay, then we should end it. And he was like, fine, Tracy, and slammed his phone down in the trunk of his car. And I said, okay, Clint, you got one more damn time to throw that phone. This is the third time that you've thrown it. You got 3 good throws out of that. Throw it one more time. Tracy done stole your other phone and you done broke this phone. But whatever. So that's the end of their story. Trouble in paradise, I presume. Oh, he said that he's not going to beg her like he normally does. And I said, he said, not today. I love you, but I'm motherfucking tired. That's exactly what he said. Next, we see Lizzy and Scott. Okay, so Lizzy comes in the room. She's going to make him a prison pie. I've seen this recipe on YouTube. They get to talking. She asks, what did he do today? He says, nothing. I was waiting on you. She says that she's yet to tell him that she spent close to $2,000 on frivolous clothing items that mean nothing to no one and nobody. Okay. And they probably ugly. Because I know she wasn't wearing nothing that she bought. He says, I'm just waiting on you, my dear. And she's like, you know, I haven't spent much time with my daughter. I can't just be with you all the time. And I was like, huh? Did Scott say something? What? Did Scott say? What? What? I can't remember Scott saying, I wish you'd spend more time with me. And then he was like, okay, if you want me to leave, I'll leave tomorrow. I'll wait a year more. And she was like, what is that supposed to mean? He's like, it means nothing. Apparently, now I know he was doing this with his eye, but I sometimes do that with my eyes when I wear my contacts for too long. So he might have got a little bit of hair dye in his eye. Who knows? But I mean, yeah, it was kind of weird, but I didn't think he was lying to her or anything. So she then says, why are you not looking at me? Why are you doing something weird with your eyes? He's like, well, no, I'm not doing anything weird with my eyes. I mean, he was, but not at that moment. So she's like, what do you mean by waiting a year? And he's like, I mean, I'm waiting a year to marry you. I'm waiting a year for sex. I'm waiting a year for blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, so sex is important to you. And I said, whoa, 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 whoa. Flag on the play. Let me tell you something. I'm not the most sexual person, okay, in the world. But one thing I do know is you can't spend this nigga's money. You can't say, I'm in a relationship with you. I want to spend your money. I want to spend your money. And I want to spend your money and have my daughter spend your money. But I guess he said, no, I don't want any sex. She said, you're not looking at me. You're looking down. And he said, I'm looking down. Oh, like that time you was looking down? And she's she's like, it's like he's hiding something from me. And he's like, I'm hiding something from her. I'm broke. And she's like, what did she say? She said, my daughter doesn't like you and she doesn't want me to be with you, but I'm sticking up for you. And I'm putting myself in a very weird position. First of all, you and your bug-eyed daughter can get the hell out this damn hotel. That's number one. That's number one. You can give me the car and get the hell out. I don't know who Lizzy think she is. She really is displaying, for lack of a better word, pussy power without the puss. Now I get it, you finessing, but it's a different type of finesse on the outside. And this man is not about to go for, oh, well, I can't really kiss you because, we're in jail. Finesse. Like, I'm standing right in front of you. Girl, I don't know. Maybe I feel a little bit different. I don't know, but I just feel a little bit different. He says in his confession, I just want to leave all this stuff behind. So then he tells her, I'm just going to leave. Okay, I'm going to leave tomorrow. And she's like, fine. And she walks out. She is then talking to production. He comes out. She's like, he's doing something weird with his eye. He's like, oh, really? Really? And he walks away. And then he's standing at the window, like looking out of it. And she's like, what's going on? What's going on? And they get into this argument. He's like, you calling me names. She's like, you're acting crazy. He's like, there you go, calling me names. I never get mad at you when you do anything, but anytime I motherfucking speak up, this is my first time speaking up, and now it's a problem. And the whole scene was just crazy because in one breath he's like, I don't want to be with her, and then in the next breath, as he's walking downstairs, he's like, I don't know. Once I tell her I'm broke, will she still want to marry me? And it's like, bro, you don't. I thought you didn't want to marry her. I thought she was a bad lady. I don't know. I don't motherfucking know. But I don't think they're going to be together at all. But who knows? Then we have the grand finale. Now it's just Megan and Sarah. Okay. Megan is going to visit Michael in prison today. Okay. Now Sarah has found out some information. And she heads on over to her friend's house to let her in on the information. So she says that his PO that his PO has a lady partner, and the lady partner told the PO to tell Sarah what was going on. And I was like, I know it ain't HIPAA violations, but is this some prisoner violations? Can you just sit up here? I mean, I guess that is your wife, so uh, okay. Okay, I get that. I get that. So, he was picked up with Megan, blah, blah, blah. She finds all of that out. She gets his phone. She's searching through. She's seeing naked pictures of Megan. She's seeing naked videos of Megan. I'm not saying that Sarah said that she watched them, but it's not like Sarah said I immediately deleted them. They might still be on that damn phone. I don't know. I'm very confused. Um, she's looking at wedding dresses. She found that she is engaged to Michael. She also found out that he flew her out to Niagara Falls, and those 2 days that he was missing, he was out having sex with someone. And yeah, so her friend is like, oh my gosh, I hate him so much. He should just stay in jail. It's where he belongs. Girl, and you should have never fucking cut your hair like that and put them 2 fucking lines in there. Chill the fuck out. What the fuck are you talking about? It's where he belongs. No, it's not where he belongs for cheating on Sarah. It's where he belongs for being a criminal. Get it right. Get it straight. Like clockwork, guess who calls? Michael. Michael calls. She picks up the phone. She like, hey, I gotta ask you a question. He's like, what's up? She says, did you bring Megan to Niagara? Did you bring Megan to Niagara Falls and make love to her? And he says, why are you asking me that? And he says, why are you asking me that? And she's like, just answer the question. And he's like, why are you asking me that? He's like, I'm not about to answer these stupid ass questions. And she's like, I just want to know, Mike. I just want to know if you ain't love me, you could have told me, Mike. I just don't understand, Mike. And he is just like, Sarah. And then this is why I believe what Michael said about Sarah and her personality, because Sarah waits until all this moment to say, I'm pregnant. I just felt like she wanted that, you know, that. You know, that moment. You know what I'm trying to say, that. Well, look at me. You know, that moment. You know what I don't know if you know what I mean, but that's what I mean. And he was like, you pregnant. And she's like, yeah, I'm pregnant. And, oh yeah, she was talking to him. The black scent came out. It said, I'm through dealing with all of this. I can't do a black scent because I'm just black. So, you know, I don't know how to talk black. But, she hangs up the phone from Michael. I guess she said that she won't see Michael anymore. She won't spend time with Michael anymore. She's done with Michael. But then she says she's going to meet Megan. And she says that I'm the wife. I'm not angry with Megan, but I'm irritated with her because she had to have known something. She then says that, I mean, I know what she looks like. I mean, I've seen her naked pictures and videos. I mean, I'm not about to say anything. And I said, girl, you better not say anything. Now, I'm telling you, Megan can't wear a wig to save her damn life. But Megan is cute. Megan is getting ready. She's going to see Michael. She's putting some eyeliner on because he loves her eyes. So she wants to make it pop. And so she goes downstairs. Production is crazy because production was on Megan's side. Production was like, okay, so Sarah's going to come. Sarah wants to meet with you. Sarah has some information she wants to discuss with you, okay? Do you want to meet her? And she like, yeah, I guess. Sarah is saying, you know, I don't know what'll happen, but if she gives me that respect as a wife, then we won't have a problem. What the hell is wrong with these women who expect respect from a side chick when your husband didn't even respect you enough? What? It makes zero absolute nonsense. No sense. Okay? 2-hour season finale next week. I will be live streaming, not as it's going on, but after. I'll do a live stream review. I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm willing. Okay? If you all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on all of those sites, okay? Everything you need is in the description box below. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye!